Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how y'all keeping? This is the PandaPuncher, yes, PandaPuncher, and welcome back to Let's Play Predynastic Egypt. We're in turn 149, and things are progressing at, a decent pace. We have quite a few productive tiles on the go. Our resources are increasing vastly per turn, and slowly but surely we are getting things done. We will have to worry about some tough military stuff coming up, and the whole Seth thing is pretty crazy right now, and they have a shit ton of troops. I've never had to deal with it before, so that's going to be lots of fun. So we only have one building available to us until we unlock some more tech, which is this one, which is immunity to trade blocks, so we may as well build it. Shouldn't take a massive amount of stuff. We should sacrifice someone somewhere to get that done as quickly as possible, and we'll just jump to the next turn. Let's quickly take favourable flood of the Nile. This year the gods are kind to us. Thank you, gods. The Nile flood was good, and we reaped an additional crop. What will we do with the additional grain symbol? We could praise the gods, so we get 10% growth of culture every turn, or we'll take the one off. So that means we should. It costs 175 to get a new guy, which is essentially just undoing the stuff that we just, So map of Egypt. 4 turns left to scout that. Okay. Any other productive tiles that we're missing? Not really. We're on the best of the bunch. But we are severely behind schedule in terms of uncovering some of the map. Because when you think about it, we have 50 turns left in the thing. And one of the objectives is to build something over in this region, because I have played through the campaign before, and yeah, so that's why I've started with these guys over here. So we may as well just keep going, and things shall work out the way they're going to work out. The war has begun. The minions of Seth, believing in the power of their god, decided to help him become the ruler of Egypt and declared war on us. They want to plunge the world into the realm of chaos and death. The invasion of the minions of Seth of Umbus has begun. I have never seen this one before. So the minions of Seth are preparing for the decisive battle for the future of our place and Egypt. We need to weaken the enemy troops and strengthen our defences as soon as possible. The invasion army is 1.7k, the defending army is 2.5k, and turns left before the fateful battle is 10. We could curse them. They get minus 10% strength, but it costs us 25 authority. We could strengthen. So we cost of 50 hammers, but we get 60 troops. Accelerate events and attack Umbus first. You know what, let's curse them. Curse them. Curse them. Strengthen, strengthen, strengthen. And we're just going to use up all of our authority. And counter attack. And attack. So they're down to less than 1,000 troops. We had 2.6k. This should be a relatively easy battle, and it'll get rid of this annoying set of Umbus invasion bullshit. So victory. We successfully defended the land of Horus. The remnants of the forces of evil retreated into their lands. Okay. Trial passed. Goal victory. We easily defeated Seth and defended our future. Now none of the minions of Seth dared question our power. So we got a goal victory. Our chieftain lives, and we get an additional 30 troops per turn to our military. Fantastic. I mean, that was just the side mission kind of overarching Seth nonsense. We still have the 3 Seth fucking tribes here, which is irritating, but it is what it is. So then in turn we get a new building, free up a person here, and that did something somewhere. We managed to get rid of the trade blockade, and now there are no restrictions for our trading. Our revenues are growing again. So effect is finished, so trade efficiency minus 50%, and we have additional trade efficiency of plus 20%. So with this guy, let's see what the forces of these. They have 1k, so we could subdue them. Expect resistance of 1.6k. Belongs to Seth. Belongs to Seth. You know what? We're going to prepare to subdue. We're going to grab one more guy. And you, sir, are going to do something somewhere with regards to something. Is there anywhere here we want to put you? What are we short on? Food. We could do with an extra food per turn. So it's all 2s on the map. Is there a better one on the Egypt map? There's a 3. So I might put him on that for a couple of turns, just for the lulz. So next turn. And we can get a discovery, which hopefully is a useful one. So we can get board games. Chance of rebellion, 20% less. We needed to get this because you can't unlock those without the previous discoveries, etc, etc. So that's that. So we finally uncovered that. And more Seth. Yeah, I love Seth. Seth's my favourite. He's so great. Prick. So we'll take that down to 5 turns. 3 turns to go until that's done. Don't have enough resources to do anything else just yet. So the governors of Horus. In these troubled times, Horus himself personally could not keep an eye on everything, so he decided to appoint governors, chosen from the best people to rule the distant lands. Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. What task would be? I don't want to do any tasks. Training, so you get 12 soldiers extra every turn. Honoring, get 5 authority every turn, or 5 food every turn. I'm going to go for authority because we're not getting a lot of it, and we need a lot of it. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules, people. I don't make the rules. That's simple as it gets. So we could take the 20% growth to that, or scouting duration minus 50%. Go to wait a turn. See what the crack is with the Seth guys. Let's attack. 65% chance of winning. Hopefully they don't do anything stupid like an ambush or anything like that, and we outflank. That's fantastic. Start mauling through those goddamn Seth pricks and just get them off my goddamn map. The land of the Seth tribe is now ours. Bye bye, Seth. Bye bye. Okay, so that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Don't you think? Less red. I like less red. Less red is good. So what's the next things we can build? We need the Reign of Scorpion. We need irrigation canals, industrial expeditions, Reign of Irie Horus. So that is all discoveries. So that's the Cult of the Dead Rulers, industrial expeditions, and irrigation canals. So we need 2,500 of the culture. So to that effect, probably makes sense to start some scouting. Let's scout here and get the scouting. What's this one now? Enemy strength minus 50%. You know what? Let's take that. Honor. We'll go for Explorer during 10 turns. Yeah, I like that. That's good. So on that note, let's... Oh, we can't double up these guys. That sucks. So we'll be able to clear up this part of the map within that time limit. And we can get a few more people now, which is good. So we get one more. He is going to look at what these guys... 1.3k, they have very good for exchange gems. So if we trade, they offer 6 that for 2 food. That's actually good. That's actually really good. For the cost of 2 food, that's nothing. Again, now we're just going to burn through a few turns, doing not a pile. So, we want to get industrial expeditions first. Next turn. We can get another person. So you are going to... How many turns do we have left? 5. So we'll unlock that one. Oh, we could get another person there. We don't need all those hammers. What do we want? I'm thinking maybe growth 30% of that for the next turn, next few turns. Close. Because why not? More of this is always better. That's how it works. That is how it works. So we got another... Well, we've got uncovered all this stuff. Oh, 10 turns for that bastard thing. Warning, only 50 turns left to the end of the game. According to the Egyptian history, you need to concentrate on the exploration and unification tribes of the Nile Valley. Exploration of savanna and desert regions are not required. So what we do need to concentrate on is all this. And part of that will be taking out these bad boys. That's subdue. Now, what do we want to do with... I know it's well worth getting that. We may as well put another person on that. Probably makes sense to... Is there... We don't have to concentrate on these. Let's see, what are these guys like? 2.1. 2.2. Let's subdue. And then we can get... what's the discoveries we can grab now? I want to get irrigation canals, which means we can build something, which is this. So let's build. Let's fire that guy onto that. Because if we build that, means we can get that, which is great. So we'll take another hit. And what was it I wanted to do with this guy? Our food situation is pretty shitty. That's not good. That's not good at all. You know what? Minus him. And to be honest, we're going to have to change a few things around here. But what? For a turn, we're going to have to take you off there. Well, this is not good. Yeah. It's because of the military expeditions. We're going to have to take him off. So with this guy, what we're going to do instead, people, is we're going to casually just gather resources somewhere. Such as these hammers here. Next turn. What just ended? Battle attack. Attack the Cobra tribe, because the Cobra tribe are dicks. So 50 turns left. I'm intrigued as to see how close or how far off we are of achieving a decent victory. Mission accomplished. We united the lands under the power of Horus and established a trade monopoly among the local tribes. So conquer, unify all the tribes of the Nile from Nubia to the Mediterranean Sea, with the exception of the Seth tribe, Savannah and Desert tribes. One-time award of plus 100 food and 300 hammers. So the exploration of Sinai. Large copper deposits discovered in the mountains of Sinai. Horus wants us to send an expedition there, post guards and seize the vital resources. So scout the Sinai and build copper mines. And the price of construction of copper mines Sinai minus 50%, one-time award of 500 hammers, and that's this region here, which is fine because we're on that already. So what do we want to do with the extra guy? We are losing hammers, but that's not a problem. So for now, we'll get one hammer, one food per turn. Next turn. I keep hitting the mic, that's not smart at all. We've got our building, which should allow us to build more stuff, which is great. Build irrigation canals. These broad artificial rivers have greatly facilitated the work of watering the land. To dig these channels, a great force was gathered in one place, sometimes thousands of workers at a time. It was possibly only in mighty Egypt under the rule of a powerful king. Farming and other cities +1. That's great. It actually is. I'm not, being snarky. It is. It's fantastic. So, let's get a population cap increased. And we go back to good old Horus here. Reduce that by a turn and end that. Got it built, which means we can buy more people. And that is a hell of a good tile now. What? I just... The gods turned away from us, and the great plague began among the people. The plague affected the rich and the poor equally. People need to know who to blame for the disaster. We can blame the ruler, so we lose 90% of that during 5 turns. We can blame the Egyptians, which is food and hammers, 5 turns, and the Nubians. An attack, let's just blame the Nubians. It just doesn't seem like we should blame anyone but someone else. It's hardly my fault, and it's hardly the fault of anybody else but the Nubians. That's just the way it works. Something goes wrong, the Nubians did it. Stub your toe, Nubians. I'm telling you, that's how it works. Okay. So to get people, it's 175, 176. So we only get 2 people, which doesn't really help. So we get that one back and that one back, and there's nobody working on that one. Now there is, because that's an epic tile. It'd make no sense to like leave it empty. God damn it. Just let me have all the nice stuff. It's so mean. Now we can get another person. So get him back on that. Next turn. We got a discovery and we can build. The ruler Scorpion. A leader named Scorpion has come to power. He will be remembered as one of the greatest pre-dynastic rulers and will be talked about throughout all Egypt forever. The ruler demands that you build a worthy tomb for him. We get growth 10% of all those yaks and lovely jubbly. So buildings. Tomb of the Scorpion. Build. It's going to take 5 turns. We need people to build it. So we're going to sacrifice someone there. Discoveries. Let's grab this one. 20% growth to authority every turn, which will bring it from 80 per turn to 95. I could have done the math, but I didn't want to. Whenever the number was just going to update anyway for me. So next turn. Can we get more stuff, please? So we got another person. Let's get him back on that. Next turn. We got another person. Let's get you on that. Let's go to this. Grab that. Honor. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Map of Egypt. How many turns left on that? 1 next turn. 20 turns, you goddamn fuckers. Tomb of the Scorpion. Done and done. Tomb of the Scorpion was like an underground palace. There were 12 interconnected rooms for the ruler, his servants, treasury, and the burial vault itself. The tomb was filled to the ceiling with jewels, vessels of wine, oil, and other utensils. It improves the region, plus 8 thingamajig. Rewards for aristocracy. Aristocrats are the basis of our power. They are the eyes and mouth of the ruler. To maintain their loyalty at a high level, we need to reward them accordingly. How generously are you willing to reward the current nobles? So we get a growth to authority and culture every turn, but a loss of food and hammers. Moderately, or no reward. Let's go generously. I like my aristocrats. They're good folk. I think a bit knobbish at times, but... Oh, we can fire 3 people here, that's great. That'll do nicely. Another worker. Is there anything we really... I would really like a nice, good food tile. No, no, no. Settlement, there is something here. I'm pretty sure. Bunch of 3s. There's actually... Is there anybody on less than a 3? Yeah, you're on 2s. Let's get you on the 3s. There's 1, 2, 1, 1s, 2s, 3s. Okay, everybody is where they need to be. So yeah, there's 1 guy left over. And was a 3 up here? Yes, there was. Let's do that. Next turn, please. Just keeping a wee eye on the episode time here, because I'm actually waiting on a repairman to arrive to fix stuff. The ruler of the Scorpion. Okay, after his death, he receives the wish worthy something something. Let's get that. Another worker. Let's go to the map of Egypt. And we've got the 3 of 3 of that. What we could do is scouting time. Honor. Explorer. So that's down to 2. And you are going to grab that one. Because why not? Wait a turn. Crime. Donkey tribe declares that one of our people committed a crime against their people. Signs from our gods say we are not guilty. That's fucking convenient. But their signs are different, and then they demand compensation or threaten revenge. So we could surrender, we lose one person. That's not going to happen. We could pay off, or we could refuse. Okay. Donkey tribe's our enemy. No, not the donkey tribe. I love the donkey tribe. The donkey tribe are my friends. Fuck you, donkey tribe. Subdue. Next turn. So we should be able to build the thing over here now. Which is that? He is a great leader. His body is buried. That's great. So let's reap those rewards. 7 per turn. That's just crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. You get that one. And that one. Get another worker. Because we can, but that's overpopulation now. We could build something. Copper Mines of Sinai. We're going to take that guy back off that. Next turn. Turmoil. Chance of rebellion 90%. Turns left before the rebellion. That's not good. Anyway. Archaic writing. Just looking outside in case the person here is to fix the thing with the thing that needs fixed. We get 50% growth to culture every turn. Allows you to build a way of Horus. +1 cities get +1 food every turn. And worker creation price -20%. Discover. That's the one I want. So the turmoil is on its way. That's not good. Now it's +11 because we built the copper mines. So it proves a region +4, growth 20%, and 20% of hammers and thing per turn. That is fantastic. We get fucking shit ton of hammers, and we've got the Civil War. Mission the Way of Horus. We trade with Palestine regularly, receiving the most valuable goods and encouraging a cultural exchange. But there are many dangers on the trade route there. Horus orders to secure this route for the prosperity of our countries. Goal: build the Way of Horus Road, wells on the Way of Horus, and outposts on the Way of Horus. And one-time award of 500 food, 1.5k hammers, and 2,000 trips. And shit, that's fucking amazing. And we've got this thing to sort out. Yeah, we get it. Rebellion. That's fucking great. 1. Yes. What's it? What? That's a lot of bad guys. Huh? Yeah. What can we build? City of Denira. Just makes sense. 320 hammers per turn, that's just crazy. And we are running out of time, so we're just going to take somebody off something. You off food because... no, you stay on the food. Somebody off that's just a hammer tile or something. Yeah, there we go. You'll do that. And we will deal with the Civil War or overpopulation and all the other lovely stuff in the next episode because this video is over. So please, 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 please go away until next time, folks. Good luck and goodbye.